evening. This is the accessory apartment. This is Good evening. This is the Accessory Apartment Review Board. Please silence your cell phones. Let us stand and salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Secretary, will you please call the roll?
Yes. Sandra Thomas.
Present.
Harold Wade.
Present.
Carolyn Bavona. Present. Peter DeNegris. Stephanie Harris. Present. Carolyn Vesely. Lamont Wilson.
Present.
Saba Mujambuzi.
Yeah.
Keith Hayward, absent. Dave Bishop, counsel to the board.
Colasaco. Would you please state your name and your address?
Not on.
Not on.
It shows the lights. There you go. Nicholas Colasaco, 147 Waldo Street, Copeg, New York, 11726.
And do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
And do you own any other property in the town of Babylon?
I do not.
Okay. Let the record show that Mr. Colasaco has submitted an affidavit of posting that the property was inspected on 4/2/25. He's submitted a New York driver's license, a car loan, a credit card statement, and a mortgage bill. Mr. Colasaco, where is your accessory apartment?
It's on the second floor, the upper floor of the residence.
And how many bedrooms are there?
It's 2 bedrooms.
And is that apartment currently occupied?
Currently occupied by my in-laws. I support them financially and just, provided this apartment as just a means for family.
Is there anyone here that would like to be heard on this application? Are there any questions from the board?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, your application has been approved. You can
Fantastic.
take down your sign and expect, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
You could take down your sign and expect your permit in a couple of weeks, renewal
Fantastic.
in 3 years.
Fantastic. Do I have to stay for the rest of this, or am I all set? Amazing. All right. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Kokabayek? Would you please state your name and your address?
Good evening, Board. My name is Angel Aponte. I'm here as the agent with the owner.
İlhami Sarper Kokabayek, 15 Miracourt, West Babylon, 11704.
And do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Aponte,
Yes, ma'am.
would you please state your name and your address?
Angel Aponte, 1330 Washington Avenue, Bayshore, New York.
Okay, and do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Mr. Kokabayek, is that the correct pronunciation of your
Yes,
name?
thank you.
Okay. Do you own any other property in the town of Babylon?
Yes.
Yes, 1513 Straight Bat.
All right. And the record shows that that property has a active rental permit.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let the record show that Mr. Kokobayak has submitted an affidavit of posting, and the property was inspected on 9/12/25. Mr. Kokobayak, where is your accessory apartment?
It's in upstairs,
And how many bedrooms are there?
2 bedrooms.
And is that apartment currently occupied?
It's unoccupied.
It's not occupied.
It's not occupied.
Let the record show that Mr. Kokobayak has submitted a New York driver's license, a PSE and G bill, a credit card statement, and a cable vision statement. Mr. Kokobayak, our records indicate that there is an additional address of 67 Eileen Avenue, Plainville, New York. Who lives at that address, please?
My kids. It's the old property. There's no longer that I have any connection with that property.
You don't have any
No.
connection with that
No.
property? That your children live in that
My
property?
children's.
I see. Is there anyone here that would like to be heard on this application? Yes. Okay. Would you please have a seat?
Sure.
And would you please come forward?
Good evening.
Good evening. Could you please state your name and your address?
Yep, my name is Linda Rini. I live at 21 Mida Court in West Babylon.
And do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Thank you. Ms. Luini, what are your concerns?
it's Dr. Rini. I have lived at 21 Mida Court for almost 40 years now. It is a quiet residential street, which is comprised of 6 homes, including number 15. These homes are occupied by young families with babies and school-aged children, in addition to myself and a couple of other neighbors. And I'm hoping that the board has received and reviewed all the concerns expressed by neighborhood residents, including myself, and the supporting documentation, including the communications that we've had with and from the supervisor's office. I thank the town officials who have been extremely helpful in addressing safety and quality of life issues at this property over a course of years. I will tell you that this is not where I want to be standing right now, but I felt compelled to be here to express some concerns. Unfortunately, 15 Mida Court has a long history of property neglect and illegal activity, which has caused people in the neighborhood to be a little bit hyper-vigilant to the goings-on at this property. The primary concern now is that over the course of the past year, there have been apartment listings for this residence, up to 3 apartments, including a basement, for rent in this single-family home. And as recently as this past July, while construction was still going on at the property, 2 units were listed for rent, that being one on the first floor and one on the second floor. I don't have to tell you guys how creating multifamily, commercial-type properties in residential neighborhoods is safety, causes safety issues, quality of life issues, and how they place an undue strain on community resources. It appears apparent to me that the intention for this property was, in fact, to create multiple dwellings in it, and, for profit, I would assume. And that has caused me to, again, be here tonight to raise some concerns. And I can't, I have to object to the issue of an apartment permit until at least some of these questions are answered. And I don't know if this is the forum to ask those questions, but I am prepared to do so right now. Okay, great. So, number 1, if this permit is issued, how does the town ensure that ordinances continue to be adhered to? And a second part of that question is, are inspections conducted periodically?
Yes.
All of the above?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, first of all, let me just say this, that any accessory apartment has to be owner-occupied.
I understand that fully, but it doesn't seem to be the intention. That, I don't know, just saying. Okay. And so that leads to my second question, which is, once an accessory apartment permit is issued, what is to stop the property owner from renting apartments in the home when there are no inspections left to prepare for? So in other words, C of O has been issued, apartments, cleared to go. What happens then if they decide they don't want to abide by those restrictions?
Well, there are periodic, the renewal is 3 years, every
Okay.
3 years. And the town does inspections. If there's additional complaints or any concerns that are raised by the neighbors, the town will respond to that
Okay.
and do additional inspections.
Okay, and that was
There is
one of...
oversight. The whole reason you want a permit is so that the town has oversight of these kind of rentals.
Understood. So that led to another question. So if violations are observed and reported, the town would respond to them
Absolutely.
in real time?
Yes.
You know, again, I have to commend the town for being very, going back years, we've had everything from illegal drug use to domestic violence to a squatter in this particular home. Again, it's a history, so it's, again, hypervigilance on our part. You already answered the next question, how often do permits need to be reviewed? And that process would, I assume, entail inspections as well, correct? Okay, I guess, how does someone maintain permanent residency in multiple homes when they own more than one? I mean, I don't know how we as people can ensure that the owner, who owns multiple homes they have to live in one of them, I guess, but.
Well, for an accessory apartment, it has to be owner occupied.
Right,
You can have rental permits for other residents.
I see.
But for an accessory apartment permit, it has to be owner occupied. Otherwise, the town of Babylon doesn't allow two-family homes.
That is my understanding, and I appreciate that. Okay.
Listings that you captured for the rental, did you submit those?
They have been submitted, yes. We have copies if you need them.
I didn't see them, but it's...
I didn't see them either.
The first ones that I mentioned were around this time last year, I want to say, and as recently as July. It was July. We have digital copies if you need them. There were two apartments. There were 3 apartments rented, listed about a year ago. In addition to 3 mailboxes being placed on the front of the house, and other obvious intentions to have multiple families living there. But the most recent was this July, the end of this July, on open listings. Lucky us, we happen to have realtors that are neighbors, and they happen by accident, quite frankly, to come across these listings.
Do you happen to know where you sent them?
Send them to Supervisor Schaefer's office.
There is a communication from Mr. Schaefer in the record.
But I don't see that, but all right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Is there, you want to ask me? Hold on, Ms. Reedy, hold
Yeah.
on.
Yes, hi, thank you.
Sure.
Have you seen the applicant at all in the Mida Court residence?
Again, I don't watch what other people are doing. I've seen the same cars in the driveway, let's put it that way.
Do you know if he lives there permanently?
I couldn't tell you for sure. I can tell you that the same cars come and go, and if
How many
one.
families are in that house?
At this point, it doesn't seem to be occupied by more than one family. I don't see a lot of traffic. I don't see any unfamiliar faces when I do, on the rare occasions when I do see
You know who that
folks.
family is?
I do not know them. I do not know them personally, no.
Thanks very much.
Yep, yep.
Okay. Is there anyone else that would like to be heard on this application? Please come forward. We ask that you state your name and your address.
Sure, Andrea Kanakis. Andrea. Kanakis, sorry, Kanakis. Kis. I live,
Do you swear-
sorry,
And your address, please?
22 Mida Court.
And do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
what
a
is your
real,
concern?
I'm sorry, I'm a realtor myself. I live at 22 Mida Court. I'm always looking, I'm raising kids. I got a 14-year-old at home. Like Ms. Rini said, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's history in that house. I see it. I'm telling you right now that I don't see the owner there all the time. I'm right across the street. So unfortunate, I come out, I see everything. I have like perfect view. You could do your own research, do your own thing, but I can say that I did see 3 listings on Zillow, MLS, for all 3 apartments, which me, raising my kid, trying to do what I can do, is unacceptable. You know, what I'm trying to say is, I've seen it, I have submitted it, I don't know who has it, and we have copies, and we could supply it again. But I don't see, and I could be wrong, I know what type of cars they drive, they're not there all the time. I'm trying to do what I could do to do legit way, and I'm not gonna have my neighbor rent out 3 floors and turn it into like a hot mess there, you know, when I'm trying to do my best. Our whole block has little babies, or teenagers, or kids in college, or grandbabies. Unacceptable. I'm not gonna let anything happen. If I could prevent it, I would stand here and let my neighbors hate me. I don't care. You know, that's it.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to be heard on this application? Okay, Mr. Kovacik, would you please come forward and respond?
May I?
So, Mr. Aponte, you're going to respond for him?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you please stand with your... So you've heard the complaints of your neighbors and the concerns. What is your response, please?
So I want to ease the neighbors' concerns because they're absolutely right. This house had a bunch of items and history that were very concerning, not taking away anything that they said. I knew it as a permit expediter. I inherited these problems and having to resolve these issues one by one because the previous owner was trying to do things that are not correct. And anybody in the building department, as well as the Monica, who deals with accessory apartments, can tell you and show you that I brought to her attention many things that the previous owner was trying to do that was not legal on a state level, as well as the Babylon requirements for accessory apartments. When Mr. Kokabia bought the property, October?
Which is August.
August. So he's only been there for a year and not even a year and a half. And so we knew that all these things had to be adhered. Currently, and as he said before, the second story apartment has not been rented out. Yes, there was a listing in July by mistake. It was caught by Babylon, and the realtor who put the listing on has already, excuse me.
It wasn't on July, it was on September.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
They have
because-
already gone to court. The listing came down
Yes.
a day after the town of Babylon communicated, hey, you're not supposed to do this. He called me, and I said, I wasn't aware of it. I said, no, you're not supposed to be listing it. Take it down and go to court. Because you take it down doesn't mean you don't go to court. You still have to go to court. You still have to see the judge. All that was done, and the apartment is still vacant.
Yes.
I have the CO with me here, and you probably have access to it. The basement is completely, there's no way of a rental down there. We legalized the bathroom that was down there. All open space, there's no kitchens. I don't know what else. The boiler room had to be fire rated. We did all that according to code. And during our final inspection with the building department, we had rental do their inspection for safety as well.
So, Mr.
Kokabay.
Is your testimony that you do live at 15 Minor
Yes,
Court?
I do live.
And that's your permanent
Yes,
residence?
I'm a permanent resident, and I live in there with my sister and her 12 years old son.
Who attends school?
Yes.
Okay. And the address at 67 Eileen
No,
Avenue is owned by who in Plainfield?
My ex-wife.
Is owned by your ex-wife?
Yes, my ex-wife. I used to be the owner of the house, and 3 years ago we dissolved, like we divorced, and then, I left the house, and she has the deed and everything, the mortgage and everything. Now it's her house, it's not mine.
Our information says that that's your residence.
It's interestingly, I don't know how did you guys getting that, but my driver license, everything, all my social security, tax returns, everything is 15 meter right now.
I think I'll take a motion to place this application on reserve.
Motion to place this application on.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Carolyn and seconded by Sava to place this application on reserve. All in favor? So we're going to place your application on reserve for further investigation. We thank you for your
No problem,
response.
sure.
You understand your neighbor's concerns.
That's
uh,
Yes.
And the history that the neighbors have experienced. The town of Babylon is very anxious to have good neighbors and good, and our residents to feel comfortable where they are, and also to be a welcoming home. So we thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Merchant?
Good evening.
Good evening. Would you please state your name and your address?
Sure. Zahir Abbas Merchant, 79 Vermont Avenue, West Babylon, 11704.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Do you own any other property in the town of Babylon, Mr. Merchant?
No.
Let the records show that Mr. Merchant has submitted an affidavit of posting, that the property was inspected on 9/12/25, that he has submitted a New York driver's license, a current telephone bill, a bank account statement, and a PSE&G bill. Mr. Merchant, where is your accessory apartment?
It's on the first level of a high range.
I see. And how many bedrooms are there?
It's one bedroom.
And is that apartment currently occupied?
No.
Is there anyone here that has any questions or any concerns? Any questions from the board?
Motion to approve. Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Carolyn and seconded by Stephanie that this application be approved. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Mr. Merchant, your application has been approved. You can take down your sign. You will receive your permit in a couple of weeks and renewal in 3 years.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Sure, have a good evening.
Thank you very much for your concern.
All right, good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board. I have for your consideration renewals by affidavit. Number one is due now, 23 Seaway Drive, Copeg.
Motion to approve.
Moved by Lamont, seconded by Stephanie. All in favor?
Two is Fisher, 1071 America Avenue, North Babylon.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Lamont, seconded by Stephanie. All in favor?
Three is Gutierrez, 215 Vespucci Avenue, Copeg.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Lamont, seconded by Stephanie. All in favor?
Four is Lambiasi, 858 Brook Street, West Babylon.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Lamont, seconded by Stephanie. All in favor?
Five is Hernandez, 145 29th Street, Copeg.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Lamont, seconded by Stephanie. All in favor?
Six is Vargas, 119 Westchester Avenue, North Babylon.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Lamont, seconded by Stephanie. All in favor?
Seven is Ross, 126 North 18th Street, Wheatley Heights.
Motion to approve.
Second. Motion by Stephanie, seconded by Carolyn. All in favor?
Eight is Broderick, 510 17th Street, West Babylon.
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion by Stephanie, seconded by Carolyn. All in favor?
Nine DeAngelis, 9 Mill Drive, North Babylon.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Stephanie, seconded by Carolyn. All in favor?
10 is Hernandez, 36 West Neptune Avenue, Lindenhurst.
Motion to approve.
Second. Motion by Stephanie, seconded by Carolyn. All in favor?
11 is DeSeto, 100 Heathcote Road in North Lindenhurst.
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion by Stephanie, seconded by Carolyn. All in favor?
12 is Mason, 14 Waldo Street, Copeg.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Carolyn, seconded by Harold. All in favor?
13 is Rosowitz, 250 Overton Street, Deer Park.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Carolyn, seconded by Harold. All in favor?
4 is Suchoiki, 128 47th Street, Lindenhurst.
Motion to approve.
15 is Sedenside. 16 Manchester Boulevard, Wheatley Heights.
Motion to approve. Motion by Carolyn, seconded by Harold. All in favor?
Aye.
16 Hashemi, 396 West 18th Street, Deer Park.
Motion to approve. Motion by Carolyn, seconded by Harold. All in favor?
Aye.
17 is Jones, 235 West 22nd Street, Deer Park.
Motion by Harold, seconded by Pete. All in favor?
18 Minervini, 1512 6th Street, West Babylon.
Motion by Harold, seconded by Pete. All in favor?
19 is Chidori, 1216 Jackson Avenue, Lindenhurst.
Motion by Harold, seconded by Pete. All in favor?
20 is Reman and Noreen, 46 Elmira Street, Deer Park.
Motion by Harold, seconded by Pete. All in favor?
21 is G and Fortune, 223 Linton Avenue, Lindenhurst.
Motion by Harold, seconded by Pete. All in favor?
22 is Kawas Dankel, 153 Old Country Road, Deer Park.
Second.
Motion by Pete, seconded by Sabo. All in favor?
23 is Christmas, 12 Reed Drive, Deer Park.
Second.
Motion by Pete, seconded by Sabo. All in favor?
24 is Larios, 609 Kenmore Avenue, Copeg.
Second.
Motion by Pete, seconded by Sabo. All in favor?
25 is Artusa, 443 Arnold Avenue, West Babylon.
Second.
Motion by Pete, seconded by Sabo. All in favor?
26 Cavallero, 1390 America Avenue, North Babylon.
Second.
Motion by Pete, seconded by Sabo. All in favor?
27 is Shihabuddin and Shaib, I think. 261 West 17th Street, Deer Park.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Saba, seconded by Carrie. All in favor?
28 is Tarazona, 7 Little Court, Deer Park.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Saba, seconded by Carrie. All in favor?
29 is Ayub and Sosa, 474 17th Street, West Babylon.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Saba, seconded by Carrie. All in favor?
30 is Sadowska, 48 33rd Street, Copeg.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Saba, seconded by Carrie. All in favor?
31 is Morseer, 7 Greg Court, Deer Park.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Saba, seconded by Carrie. All in favor?
32 is Prakash, 307 Grady Snick Road, West Babylon.
Second.
Motion by Carrie, seconded by Lamont. All in favor?
33 is Waisaki, 240 48th Street, Lindenhurst.
Second.
Motion by Carrie, seconded by Lamont. All in favor?
34 is Lemkowitz, 5 Millridge Drive, Deer Park.
Second.
Motion by Carrie, seconded by Lamont. All in favor?
35 is Tasso, 249 Verona Parkway, Lindenhurst.
Second.
Motion by Carrie, seconded by Lamont. All in favor?
36 is Sorto, 23 Santa Po Court, West Babylon.
Second.
Motion by Carrie, seconded by Lamont. All in favor?
And finally, 37 is Roberto, 713 4th Street, West Babylon.
Second.
Motion by Carrie, seconded by Lamont. All in favor?
I have one affidavit of transfer, Abayas, 83 Heathcote Road, Lindenhurst.